It's Saturday. Nyx is going to go to prom. I am so ridiculously excited about that. Can you tell by my face? Yes. Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah, and welcome back to the Sims 4 Occult Baby Challenge, where my sim Lily wants to have lots of occult babies, and today we're going to be having Mother Nature's baby. I do also have some updates for you. I've kind of finished the NPC list of who we're going to actually be a part of this challenge, so I can update you on that. I've got some updates to the house I need to tell you about, and I've also done a makeover for someone that I need to tell you about. So with that being said, let's jump into the Sims 4, we'll catch up with the Platt Family, and let me tell you all about these updates. Okay, you guys, so let's get started with the update for characters we're going to have be a part of this challenge, right? Because I've been working on adding some different NPCs, different characters of The Sims 4 into this challenge. I have actually completed the list. It's finished. So we have seen the original graphic that I made here with Agnes Crumplebottom, Yamachan, Bernhilda, the Hermit, the Night Wraith, Emmett Relevant, Robin Banks, Lobster Larry, Darby the Dragon, and the Fairy. We're familiar with all of them. We're familiar with the requirements that are needed for all of the kids of those characters. We've even had a couple of babies with some of those characters, so that's a good start. But then I started on a new graphic, and it is now complete with the addition of Adventure Awaits into our game. Fantastic, but you will have seen, maybe I talked about the fact that I'm not going to actually be buying any more Sims 4 packs. And with that being said, Adventure Awaits is the last pack that I'm going to have. So I've added a couple of Adventure Awaits characters into this. Actually, I've added one, and then I kind of have an asterisk to share with you. So let's go through the final graphic. You're familiar with Mother Nature, who we're going to be having a baby with today. So the child of Mother Nature is going to need to gain the natural living skill, the gardening skill, and grow 5 oversized crops. Fantastic. Okay, we know about Jazmine Holiday, we know about the bear, the raccoon, the gnome, Erwin Prize, I think it's Erwin Prize, Kylo Ren, and Stanley Humphrey. But then with the addition of Adventure Awaits, there was one kind of crazy, kind of iconic character that was added, and that is the Plum Bird. Okay, as soon as I saw the trailers for Adventure Awaits, I'm like, oh god, everyone is going to want the Plum Bird to be a part of this challenge. I totally get it. It's going to happen, especially because when you actually have a child with the Plum Bird, that child does get a special trait. So it's interesting. That's one that we will definitely be exploring. So the requirements for the child of the Plum Bird is they need to have full empathy. Empathy is one of the character values that comes with the Parenthood game pack. When your kids are growing up, you can teach them all sorts of different things: responsibility, manners, conflict resolution, empathy, and there is one more, and it always just slips my mind what the last one is. Can't remember, sorry, but I can't remember exactly the lore of the Plum Bird, but I did a lot of research on the Plum Bird when I was coming up with these, and it just seemed like empathy would fit really well. Honestly, the lore, it's been a minute since I decided to do this, so I will refresh myself, but at the time I decided full empathy for kids was something that was needed for the child of the Plum Bird. And then the other requirement is to make an imaginary friend real. So there's no actual skill gains for the child of the Plum Bird, but very important personality things, right? Empathy and making an imaginary friend real. With that being said, the last little rectangle that I have in this graphic is actually for the imaginary friend. Now, that being said, I have to do a big asterisk. We're not going to be having a baby with the imaginary friend because I just feel like that is too far. We are pushing boundaries with a lot of these, my friends, and that's one that I'm not willing to cross. The imaginary friend is the friend of a child, and that just feels like a line I'm not willing to cross. Even when we make them real, they're then going to be a part of the family, and that just is too far for me. So we're not going to be having a baby with the imaginary friend, but once the imaginary friend is made real and joins our family, they are then going to have requirements that they're going to need to accomplish before moving out of the house. So they're going to just need to complete a high school years teen aspiration. That's it. One of the 14 aspirations. I've never done that myself. I never really focus on completing aspirations until my Sims are adults or young adults, so totally my fault. But yes, that's something that I've never done, something I thought would be nice because the imaginary friend gets made real once they are a teenager, right? They become a normal Sim once they're a teenager. It would make sense for the imaginary friend to then be just trying to fit in with society, having a teen aspiration to find out what kind of Sim they are. So that's what we're doing. I do also have a little asterisk at the top of the graphic, underneath where it says iconic Sims characters NPCs, level 5 of each skill listed and all all extra activities listed, the asterisk says imaginary friend. Requirements listed are for the imaginary friend that the child of the plum bird has made real, which is me explicitly saying, please do not have a baby with the imaginary friend. Okay, that's what I'm saying there. Okay, so that is going to be the completed graphic because I'm not going to be buying any more Sims packs. There's not going to be any extra characters. I do still have one character that I could add in depending on where we're at in Lily's life by the time we've had all of the other characters be a part of this challenge, but as things stand, this is it. I'm not adding any more characters. Please don't ask me to add any more characters because I will not, okay? That is the final list. All right. So the next update I have, we are at the cemetery. I've just bought remains to the cemetery. So we have Addie's gravesite here. We have Skylar's gravesite here. Tabitha's gravesite here. Riley's gravesite here. And Felix's gravesite here. And then a little ways away, we have Isabel's gravesite here, and then over the back end of Isabel's gravesite, this is actually Xander's gravesite. Now, I didn't realize, I mustn't have gotten Jess to take a photo with Xander in the 100 Baby Challenge, and I'm really sad, so I don't actually have a photo of Xander to put on his gravesite. That's really sad. I will decorate it more, though, to make it look like it's Xander's, though, some magical stuff, because he was a spellcaster, so we will know that that one is Xander's gravesite. But the last part of the cemetery is here at Isla's gravesite, because yes, I have Isla's gravesite here all set up, but Lily came to the cemetery to mourn her daughter, and that's just really sad. So with that being said, that is the cemetery all sorted there as Lily just takes a moment. Oh, Lily, that's so sad. But you guys, the next update I have is a super happy one because at the end of last episode, we realized that Jazmine, Alfie's alien daughter, is now a teenager. So I was able to give her her teenage makeover. So here she is. She's so adorable, so cute. So I kind of feel like Jazmine is the type of alien. She's also just a teenage girl, right? And she just wants to be cute and fit in with all the other teenage girls, even though she's an alien. So this is what I went with for her everyday outfit. Super on trend, very cute. We have some glittery makeup. We've got some piercings in her face as well and some earrings on. Super cute. How gorgeous is she? So that is her everyday wear. For her formal wear, I went with slightly futuristic looking. This dress from Sitting Living, it gives me futuristic looking, and that's the kind of vibe I wanted to go with for her formal wear. She looks absolutely gorgeous. This custom content here, Day Life Sims, and also her everyday wear, Day Life Sims. Amazing. I love them. For her athletic wear, I went with pink. I went with a lot of pink for her because she's just like a girly girl, right? And I love that. For her sleepwear, I've got this little robe again, super girly, super feminine, very cute. For her party wear, I've got this sparkly number by Sentate, absolutely gorgeous. She is radiant. For her swimwear, I've got her in this little one piece in all of the like the mint and the pink, and I love the vibe. Super cute for her. For her hot weather wear, I have her in this outfit. This is a bodysuit with a skirt. Super nice. The holographicness of it is kind of futuristic to me. Anyway, very cute. For her cold weather wear, I have her in this outfit from Businesses and Hobbies. Super cute. So that is Miss Jazmine as her teenage self, all made over. And then the last update I have to give you is actually back at the Platt family home because I decided we needed to have a greenhouse. So joining Lily's paint studio, we have a proper greenhouse all set up, ready to have our plants that we've already got here start growing undercover. More plants to come in. We're going to have some more Sims that need to gain the herbalism skill. So we might bring some plants back from Granite Falls to grow in here as well. But we need Faye and Pip to be tending the greenhouse at the moment, so just a very cute little proper greenhouse to be planting some plants in is the last update that I needed to give you. Oh, actually one tiny little bit more update. I did also renovate a bedroom for Ivy because Ivy will hopefully be becoming a child in this video, so I needed to renovate her bedroom. I did use Casper's bedroom to do that. Casper is like this close to moving out of the house, but this is Ivy's bedroom all ready to go. Very plant themed. If you would like to see the video of this renovation taking place. I'll link it in the pinned comment down below. It's one of my favorites, super cute, very green. I love it, perfect for Ivy. But with that being said and all of the updates out of the way, let's now catch up with the Platt family. So we currently have a full household, which means we are not going to be able to get pregnant with Mother Nature's baby until Casper moves out of the house. So where is he at? I need to know. So we have him currently at fabrication level 5. He doesn't need to make any more candles, all good. We have him at cross stitch level 4. He's got 90% of that to go until he can move out of the house. So I'm going to be spamming that cross stitch for him. We also have Mr. Herman, who is a young adult, and we are working on the herbalism skill for him. He is also at level 4 of the herbalism skill. He needed to get to level 5 of the herbalism skill. We also needed to catch 5 insects for him. You can just barely see them here, but we do have 5 insects for him. We went and got them last episode. That was super fun. So the only thing he needs to do now is get to level 5 of herbalism. So then we do have 2 teenagers, Faye and Pip. Miss Faye is our fairy. She is a high school B student. We are coming into Thursday morning, so all of this is looking very good for her to become an A student today. So good. So then for her, we need to work on the gardening and the apothecary skill, and as we can see, she is just at the very beginning of both of them. So let's have a look at her brother Pip though. Pip is a human but is a child of the fairy. So he is also a high school B student. Oh, that's worrisome though. I'm going to need to get him up early and working on the archery skill, because that's what I've been doing for him for his teenage life, is the archery skill. So we're going to need to get him up super early to get to level 3 of that before school, because I know that Miss Faye's going to make it, but Mr. Pip is not at the moment. So good to know, right? Like I just mentioned, we are working on the archery skill for him. I will also have him working on the gardening skill as well. So then we do have a child, Miss Nyx. She is the child of the Night Wraith. She is a grade school C student because she has not been to school yet. We have only just aged her up into a child. Today will be her first day of school. Did I do a school project for her? Oh, I did. So hopefully with that and working hard today, she'll become a B student, which was kind of essential because it's Thursday today, 1:51 a.m. Sorry, I forgot to tell you the time. It's all good. So we are coming into Thursday. So I kind of need her to become a B student today in order to become an A student tomorrow, to be aged up into a teenager, and then working on her teenage skills over the weekend would be super nice. It's a loose plan, okay? She's got level 3 of creativity, but I think I was supposed to be working on either mental or social, because looking at the requirements for the child of the Night Wraith, they need to gain mischief level 5 and also win 5 magic jewels. So I was supposed to work on social for her because that was going to go towards the mischief skill, but anyway, we've got level 3 of creativity, so she can become a B student today. That's totally fine. So then we do have a toddlerino, Miss Ivy, the child of the plant sim, and we have her at level 3 of movement, which is big claps, right? We've got her at level 2 of potty, which is also big claps, right? And level 1 at everything else, but thinking, communication, and imagination are super quick and easy to gain. So I'm not saying it's gonna be today, but it could be. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna see if we can maybe get Miss Ivy aged up into a child today. Kind of freaking huge. But then the last child I need to tell you about is Mr. Harvey. He is the child of Patchy the Straw Man, right? The scarecrow. It's fine. So we have just given birth to him, but that was yesterday. So if we have a look today at birthdays, we can age Harvey up into an infant today. Like I mentioned, I can't get Lily pregnant with Mother Nature's baby until Casper at least moves out of the house. Maybe it'll be Herman that gets to move out first though, but with that being said, it's early in the morning. Everyone needs to be going off to bed, so let's bring on Thursday morning.
5 hours later.
Oh my goodness gracious. I was just about to come in and say good morning, but we are having someone pass away. It is 5:35 a.m. on Thursday. Let's find out who it is. Elderly Sims, maybe Todd? It is Todd. Okay, so yeah, he's an elderly sim like I mentioned. So, oh, what a bad way to start the episode though. We had 5 deaths last episode, technically 6 with Seth in there. So that's just really sad. But like I said, he was elderly. So with that being said, rest in peace, Mr. Todd. But it is 5:41 a.m. now, and I need to get some things happening now. I forgot to get Pip up early. Oh my goodness. Oh no. It's fine. I'm just gonna get Pip downstairs and just working on the archery skill. I just need to know that that is happening for him, right? We do have Miss Lilly awake as well. She's cleaning up the mess from Winterfest, and she actually didn't need to sleep. She was so energized because she's got the In the Zone from the Mastery perk. She was so energized she actually didn't need to sleep, which is so good. But would you just look at all of this mess? These are all white cakes, which apparently this is a bug that's related to a pack. And I've just heard about it. By the time this video is released, we should have had an update to fix this bug, which is so fine and good and dandy, and I would love that. Now I am just gonna get Mr. Casper and Mr. Herman up as well because they've got big days of skill gaining is what I need to have both of them doing today. Thank you, skill gaining. Now, I have done a little bit of research on the herbalism skill, and I have decided that I'm not gonna go in depth on the herbalism skill for Mr. Herman with actually brewing remedies, just because I didn't discover any plants. I don't have any plants from Granite Falls, and that's kind of essential, so I'm gonna save that. We do have the herbalism skill coming up for one of the kids as well, so I'll save that until we actually have the next kid who needs to learn the herbalism skill, and we'll actually brew remedies with them. I'm so sorry that I just didn't do the research and didn't know what was involved first. It just is the way that it is. I'm so sorry. Now, Miss Faye doesn't need to eat, but she does need to gain some emotional force. I would like to maybe leave that until a little bit later. So maybe I'll just get her coming in. Do we need to tend these plants at all? I mean, we can harvest spinach, which is fantastic. Let's harvest that spinach. We do have some seed packets in my inventory here. We got some starter magical plants. Let's open that seed packet, okay? Okay, we've got lots of stuff going on up here. Where is our cleaner bot? I got Lily to activate the cleaner bot. It's in down cleaning here. There's so much that needs to be cleaned. It's about to die. It's gonna run out of battery. Oh my guy, I'm so sorry. I don't know if we've got anyone else working on robotics. So maybe, oh my God, look at all of this. More stuff just breaking and disgustingly dirty. Lily's gonna have a busy day cleaning. Oh my gosh. That has just shocked me, right? Shocked me. Oh boy, your evil clone would like to purchase molded candle on Plopsy. Let's get that sold then, my guy. I want to sell as many as I can, right? 135 for the cylindrical candle. That's so good. All right, oh, he's nearly at archery level 3. Pip, that's amazing. He got a bullseye at one point, and I missed it. Good on you, though, my guy. There we go. We've just reached archery level 3. Pip can now discuss archery techniques with other Sims and has access to an upgraded bow. A new archery glove accessory is now available in Creator Sim. That is so good, Pip. But now you can come in and get yourself ready for school, my guy. I'm so sorry. I just needed to make sure that you had all that you needed sorted there for you, right? All right, how do we go for Miss Faye with some new plants? Ooh, exciting. We got some strawberries, some grapes, we got more spinach, valerian root, and mandrake. I'm not sure I actually want to do the magical ones. I don't know if they get used in the apothecary skill. I don't know. I might hold on to them. I won't plant them here, but I will plant some grapes. And I'll plant some strawberries most definitely. So maybe we'll just have 2 strawberry plants and 2 grape plants in this one. Let's get them planted, my girl. And we do have another starter fruit, so I'll get her to open that seed packet. We've got so much of our own produce now that we can use in baking though. So nice. I don't know if Lily will, but the option is there, right? Oh, we got some apples. I would love to plant an apple tree. We do have a plantain tree back here, so I think I would love to plant an apple tree back here. Let's plant that one, my girl, and then we can water everything, okay? Now, Casper desperately needs to have some fun, which is definitely what I want to be doing too. We're going to stitch from patterns. A gnome is what I desperately want to have him do next. So large hoop gnome, let's get him to do that one. Another death, you're kidding. I don't know who else is elderly, I can't remember. Oh my goodness, it's Sunny's mum. Oh, that's sad. Sunny's mum has just passed away, Ayaka Takahashi. Okay, well, rest in peace, Ayaka. Thank you for giving us Sunny. Okay, Mr. Casper has finished that first hoop. How far did we get him in cross stitch? Oh, okay, we're gonna get more than that, okay? We're gonna get more than 2 hoops done, right? So let's just pop this gnome one up. That is so cute. So let's find out what else can we do. I mean, we can do so many. I love this keep calm, keep simming idea, right? That sounds like a great idea. I mean, I could do cheese. I do love me some cheese, so maybe that would be a good one to do, right? All right, my girl, we've got some thinking to do for you. Come and just watch your brother. We are definitely going to be able to move Herman out of the house today, though. He is getting there super quickly. Oh boy, Monkey Paw 65 would like to purchase the molded candle on Plopsy. Okay, my guy, we're getting the last of your sales in. Very good. 112 for that one. So good. All right, he has just finished the cheese cross stitch. Very nice. Look at that. So cute. So how far do we get for his skill now? Okay, we're at 53%. It is still doable today, but I'm going to need to get at least another 2 cross stitch hoops, which is exciting because that will finish our display off so nicely. So maybe we'll go back to phrases and mascots, and I will do the keep calm, keep simming. Okay, let's get that one done, my guy. All right, we are getting there for Miss Ivy's thinking skill. Maybe we won't get her there today, though. I'm just thinking about it. It's fine. We'll do the best that we can, but it might be tomorrow that she ages up into a child, okay? There we go. She's at thinking level 3. So good. So we've got imagination, communication, which are both pretty quick. I would love for her potty to get a little bit lower, like her bladder to get a little bit lower before we go in for another potty. But let's maybe work on the communication skill for her. All right, we're about to find out how the kids went at school. What a great start. Nyx is a B student. That's fantastic. Faye's an A student and Pip is an A student. Okay, so we can have happy birthday for Faye and Pip. So good. But first things first, we're actually going to baby care and age up from Mr. Harvey. Let's get you aged up into an infant, my guy. Happy birthday, Harvey. Yay, Harvey. So good. Let's find out what kind of infant he's gonna be. A sensitive infant. Okay, it's fine. They do become overstimulated by too much play and social interaction, but they rest more peacefully through the night when soothed. Okay, so look, you gotta take the good with the bad. It's okay. Look at him with his little orange hair. What a cutie pie for Mr. Harvey. All right, let's get him downstairs though. Mr. Casper has finished another cross-stitch hoop, this one. Let's pop it up with the rest. Very nice. And then we need one more, I think. Yeah, one more should do the trick. He's at 77% of cross-stitch, so I'm even just going to get him started on it right now. So we're going to do another phrase and or mascot. We could do laugh, love, get to know. Like live, love, laugh, but laugh, love, get to know. Let's do that one, I reckon. All right, Faye, let's see how we do this for you, my girl. So if I click fairy, regenerate emotional force, she'll use 5 piles of fairy dust. That's okay because we've got 11. So let's do that really quick. Okay, so she's just going to stand there and do that to herself, which is fine. Mr. Herman has just got to herbalism level 5. He can now brew tummy therapy remedies. Oh, that didn't gain... I thought it would gain her emotional force all the way up and it did not. Well, that's a bit rude. Anyway, Ivy's just got to level 3 of communication, which is so good. But then, as I was saying, we'll get Harvey's makeover sorted. Faye is now doing well. Okay, let's get Harvey's makeover sorted. So I'm going to go do that. I'll be right back once that makeover is complete.
12 seconds later.
All right, you guys, here we have Harvey in his gorgeous little everyday wear. I kept him with the hair that he spawned in because I think it's so cute, actually. And I wanted to go with very autumn colors, like lots of oranges, browns, those kinds of tones for him. So we've got this very cute little overall set for his everyday wear, super cute. And for his sleepwear, I've got this little romper that has some vegetables on it because it's like the harvest. Patchy is like the Harvest Fest mascot, kind of. So yeah, I just thought that that was perfect. So that is Mr. Harvey, now an infant. All right, we're going to have a birthday party for birthday Sims, Miss Faye and Mr. Pip. So good. And we're going to be inviting guests, which include their dad, Mr. Lyric Sparks. We're going to invite some of our elderly siblings. And let's get this birthday party happening right now. I have not checked if we've got a current birthday cake. Let's just get Lily checking that out, please. Okay, I've got to put it back in the fridge until the time comes. We've got an hour and a half. I really don't want to have to cook another one right now, okay? Okay, I think we finished the hoop. He's literally 1% away. That's okay, so I will be able to move both Casper and Herman out of the house. Look at that, by the way. I'm just going to buy a small hoop. We're going to get it started so he can immediately get the notification that he's made it to level 5, right? But this one will not be displayed. We had the perfect amount of displayage. There we go. Reached cross-stitch level 5. Casper is now a stitching savant. No longer restricted to the confines of a pattern, he can now stitch by reference. Watch Casper Platt take a picture and masterfully stitch it into existence. That's wonderful. All right, I need to see if anyone is on the way for the birthday party though. The answer to that is no. No one is coming. I don't really have time to wait though, because even though the birthday cake is in our fridge, it's still spoiling. I don't want to make another birthday cake. I'm so sorry to Faye and Pip that no one has turned up, but happy birthday, Faye. Yay, Faye! Okay, so with that being said, we already know that we're going to be choosing the fairy aspiration for her. So exciting. Now she loves the outdoors. She's mystical. Maybe I should give her the genius trait. And I'm saying that for multiple reasons. Firstly, because I think the focused mood is going to help gain the apothecary skill and the gardening skill faster. And I kind of need that because Miss Faye is really far behind in her skills compared to Mr. Pip, right? Also, I think you'd have to have some IQ to even do apothecary to be able to figure out what ingredients go together to work it all out. So I think I'm going to do it. Genius. Please don't hate me for that decision. I'm doing it, okay? There we go. She has graduated with honors, which is so good. All right. Happy birthday, Pip. Yay, Pip. So exciting. All right. So for Mr. Pip, now, I did not think about what I was going to do for his adult life. Should I randomize it for him? Maybe we haven't, have we randomized? That's what I did last time. I randomized his aspiration. Are we going to randomize it again? I mean, I do have James Turner's random trait generator up here. Maybe we'll just see what comes up, okay? Let's generate. I mean, maybe he could actually. Maybe that's an interesting story piece because maybe because he is not a fairy, maybe he's seeking to live that life. Maybe he really wants to be a fairy to feel that connection to his ancestry. He doesn't want to be a human, he wants to be a fairy. Ooh, I like that actually for Mr. Pip. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. I wasn't expecting to, but I am gonna go with fairy for him. That's what he desperately wants to do. Go deeper into his ancestry by becoming a fairy. Oh, I love that. And then for his last trait, maybe I could just make him mystical then. Okay, I mean, maybe that's a cop-out, but I don't really know what else I was gonna do for him. There we go, let's do that. So he's gonna be loves the outdoors, active, and mystical, okay? I'm happy with that. Oh my god, Pip! Our first valedictorian of the Occult Baby Challenge, Pip, well done! He outshone the whole school and graduated as valedictorian. Way to go! That is so good! Congratulations, that is huge. With that being said, the birthday party that no one showed up to is now over. Thanks to no one for coming, seriously. Hey! Did you know that 72% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 creator sim videos, some Sims 4 build videos, and even some games of the Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. With that being said, I do not need to give Faye and Pip their makeovers. I desperately need this child to go to sleep though. He is a snuggly sleeper, so he's struggling to fall asleep. He just needs to. Look how tired he is. I hate, absolutely loathe the snuggly sleeper trait. I loathe it. I'm gonna remove it for him for a second. It will come back pretty much immediately, but if I can just get him to go to sleep, that would be so good because I've got other things that I need to do right now that involve moving Casper and Herman out of the house right now. So we're going to go to Manage Worlds. We're going to save and go to Manage Worlds because I desperately need Lily to get pregnant tonight. It's going to happen. We're going to have Mother Nature's baby. So exciting. I should just mention as well, because I haven't mentioned yet, having a look at the graphics. So let's start with Casper. Having a look at the requirements for the Child of the Ghost, it was any skill that we needed to gain. I chose 2. I think I did pretty well in choosing 2 because it didn't say 2 skills. It just said any skill, singular. We got to level 5 of fabrication and level 5 of cross stitch for him, so he is officially ready to move out of the house. And then having a look at the Child of the Hermit that we have over here, he needed to get to level 5 of the herbalism skill and find 5 insects. We did both of those things, meaning that Mr. Herman is in fact ready to move out of the house. So I mentioned that I want to move Casper in to Oasis Springs in with Naomi, who's in that great big house on her own. It means that we will also keep possession of the Platt family house from the 100 Baby Challenge as well when Naomi will eventually pass away. I think she's a fully fledged adult now. All right, so I am also just having a think about Miss Faye and the gardening skill, because you don't get a lot of gardening skill unless you have a lot of plants, caring for them while they're growing. So I was thinking about ordering a gardening book as well, just so she can still be learning the gardening skill in between the plants growing, right? All right, for Miss Lilly, we're going to need to go to the computer and buy something. Technically, I could go to Inner Screen and get what we need, but if I order, is it as a part of seeds maybe? Purchase seeds? It's not. Maybe a fairy can only do it. Hold on, let me just have Faye come here and see if we can purchase what we need. Order. Purchase a fairy seedling. That is exactly what I need for 379 simoleons. Please tell me this child is going to sleep right now. Please. He did not in fact go to sleep. This is driving me absolutely bonkers. I'm just going to cheat his energy then. I'm going to cheat it all the way full. I don't care. I just do not want this child to get taken away. He also needs to be fed, so I'm going to get Mr. Pip to come and feed him. Alright, a fairy seedling has been placed in Faye's inventory. Planting this seedling will summon the Mother Nature, allowing Faye to converse with her creator or ask for her essence to be removed so that she may seek a life outside of fairies. Well, that's not what I want to do. Alright, Miss Faye, she's going to plant this seedling. That's not where I thought she would plant it, but anyway, it's fine. What happened to it? What happened to it? What? Oh! There she is, Mother Nature. Okay, it's all good. I am just gonna add Mother Nature to my family. That's something that I will need to do. Let's just have a quick look at her. Oh, she's interested in both romance with women and men and woohoo with women and men. So I actually did not need to add her to my household. That's not normal. That's not what I was expecting. Anyway. Love to hear it from Mother Nature. Thank you. Alright, I reckon that should be enough. Why is Patchy throwing shade at me? Lillian, consider this me throwing shade. Your mother is a llama and so are you. Why are you throwing shade at me? Is it because I put him in the household inventory? Well, my guy, I'm so sorry about that. Anyway, Lily, have a first kiss, please, with Mother Nature. Very good. What a fantastic start. So cute. She's so beautiful, Mother Nature. Love her. We can't try for baby. Of course we can't, because we've got risky woohoo set to 100. Of normal woohoo will result in pregnancy. So let's get this happening. It's all good, right? Totally fine. Right, Faye's just got to gardening level 2. She can now research gardening at a computer. Doing that will probably also work on the gardening skills, so that's something to know. Research individual plants to unlock information in the notebook and water plants in a nearby area. Fantastic. But do we have Miss Nyx out of the bathroom? Yes, we do. Lily, come and... She can't take a pregnancy test. She can't take a pregnancy test. We have 100% risky woohoo pregnancy. Look, it's fine. I can go into Creator Sim and I can just change Mother Nature's settings so that we can do a proper try for baby woohoo, okay? It's all good. I should have just done this to begin with. Here we are in gender. We've got this sim will be able to... maybe that's why. We're going to do get others pregnant, okay? That'll be why we didn't have the option to have a baby. It's okay. It's all good. I fixed it. They just need to have another woohoo now, that's all. Try for baby with mother. There we go. We've just got reach milestone from Mr. Harvey. So good. All right, Lily. Oh my God, they just got sprung by Faye. They totally just got sprung by Faye. Anyway, now Lily should be able to take a pregnancy test. Thank you so much. Thank you. Finally, we're eating for 2. So just note, 10 past 11 at night, we got pregnant. That'll be when we go into labor. But go and tell Mother Nature the fantastic news. I am going to remove Mother Nature from the family, though. Thank you so much. Lily, I really need you to try and get Harvey fed and ready for bed, okay? Feed him with a bottle. We've just had Nyx's project be finished, so that's her ready to go for school for tomorrow. So with that being said, I'm gonna get everyone heading off to bed. Let's bring on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. All good stuff. We now have Faye and Pip as young adults, so they are going to be staying home just working on skills. We definitely need to get doing some more stuff with Mr. Harvey. We'll just have to see what happens, right? Let's bring on Friday.
The next morning.
You guys, I was just on triple speed and completely didn't even notice. It is now 6:30 a.m. on Friday. Nyx, you've got to get up and ready for school, okay? We do also have Miss Ivy awake. She desperately needs to go potty, so have a good potty. Today is going to be the day for you, my girl. We're going to get there. Super exciting. Spillover sad, though, from absorbing emotions. While absorbing emotional force, some of this mood spilled over from the other sim and onto Faye. That's fair. All good. I'm just going to get her to ponder some moves, though. I desperately need to try and get further on in the gardening skill. Can we look after any of these plants? Oh, we can evolve some. But I can also research plants as well, so we'll just research all of the plants. We'll have her spending some time doing that. I'm assuming that's going to work on the gardening skill, so let's just get her doing that, right? Mr. Pip, I would love for you to come and work on some of your archery skills. Super nice. Miss Ivy has been to the potty, has had breakfast. She is at 81% of potty. She is at 68% of level 1 of imagination. So we're going to get right onto that imagination for her, my girl. And doing the researching on the plants is going towards Faye's gardening skills. So this is fantastic. I'm just going to get her to research all of the plants, okay? And she's in a focus mood, so it's gaining quicker, which is so good. She's catching up with her gardening skill. We've just got grab milestone from Mr. Harvey. My guy, you're tired already. We can try and go night-night, but I don't know if you'll do that, my guy. I would love it if you would.
Yes. Huh.
My guy, you did it. You got a bullseye. That's so good, and I'm proud of you. Faye's also just got to level 3 of gardening. Faye finds fun while gardening, okay, and can now fertilize plants. That's fabulous. How are we going with Miss Ivy? She is past imagination level 3. Okay, all we've got to do for her, 19% of potty. Let's get her on that potty, get that happening. All right, what did we get in the mail? We got a letter from an adoring fan. It says, repeat after me. You are one of the best celebs in the world. I love you so much and I'm so proud of you. I actually agree. I think Lilly is one of the best celebs in the world. That's very sweet of someone to say. We've got some more seed packets though. I think I'm going to hand them off to Faye. We've got some starter flowers and some starter vegetables. So we'll see what we get in all of them, right? I can sell a couple of things though. So 375 simoleons worth, not very much, but hey, it's better than nothing, right? So with that being said, now Lily's got some free time. We're gonna get her over into the studio. We're gonna scrap that small painting and do a better one, just while Mr. Harvey is still working on getting his energy up, okay? Archery level 4 for Mr. Pip is also so good. Pip can now go bow fishing at fishing spots. He can also mentor other Sims in archery. He'll also use a fully upgraded bow. Kicking goals all over the place today. Miss Ivy has finished that potty. How far did she get? We've got 9%. Get on it, my girl. You can do this. Lillian has just finished painting a masterpiece. That is the best news that I've had in the last 2 minutes, okay? And it just gets better because Ivy's reached potty level 3. So good. We are officially ready to age Miss Ivy up. That is so good. But how much? Oh, 1,412 simoleons for that painting. So good. But we do have Mr. Harvey is awake. So I need to go and tend to him. We need to get him fed and then maybe do a tummy time attempt would be so nice. Faye's just got to gardening level 4. Faye can now talk to plants to fulfill her social need. That's fabulous. And harvest plants in a nearby area. That's fabulous. So good. The kids are getting home from school right now. Well, the kids, I say, there's only one, and she's an A student, Miss Nyx. And her responsibilities in relation to the responsible trait. That is, again, so good. Exactly what I needed. I can afford to have this birthday party a little bit later. It's just that for some reason Lily is not doing this tummy time. And I really need to get at least one attempt done before we do the birthday party. Because I would love for Harvey to have another little nap while we're having the birthday party. Okay? Now, I am actually going to get Mr. Pip to work on opening these seed packets because maybe these are plants that he can take care of. We are getting closer to gardening level 5 for Miss Faye than I thought we would in this episode. I thought it was going to take a really long time. We've got some carrots, some holly, and some chrysanthemums. That's fantastic. Anyway, we are going to plan a social event. We did not get anything from that tummy time. We're going to have Mr. Harvey try and go night-night. Hopefully he's going to fall asleep the first time. We have a birthday sim, Miss Nyx now. Oh, and not just Miss Nyx, Miss Ivy too. Fantastic. Now, We cannot invite the Night Wraith. I don't think we can invite Spruce Almighty either. No. So then it's just going to be Sims like Dylan, like Sam and Alice, like Andy and Prince, like Jazmine and Jeff, who still is a child. Should be becoming a teenager. That's okay. Like Helena. And that's going to be it for us today. Fabulous. Let's get the birthday party happening right now.
A few moments later.
Why is no one coming? That's not very fair. We're just gonna get the birthday party started, right? I'm sad though. All right, happy birthday, Ivy. Yay, Ivy. All right, so Ivy has aged up. We need to find out what her child aspiration is going to be. So here we are back on James Turner's random trait generator. We need to change it to a child, and let's generate. We're going to use only the aspiration. Creative genius. So in multi-skill and creative genius, fantastic. So for plant sims, they need to gain the herbalism and the wellness skills. Let's just have a look. I'm thinking loves the outdoors, but is there anything that can give me like wellness vibes for her? Or maybe it's not even about that. Maybe it's about being a plant lover because she herself is the child of a plant sim. Plant lover sims treat each and every plant like the little sim they are. Being a friend to plants is not always easy on a plant lover's emotions, but luckily these sims don't need any skill to share their special interest, just a big heart. I reckon that suits. All right, happy birthday, Nyx. Yay, Nyx! Beautiful. So Nyx has become a teenager. So now we get to start looking at what she's going to be doing for her life. Now, she is the child of a spellcaster, technically. The Night Wraith was a spellcaster and she herself is a spellcaster. So that comes into play a little bit. We get to start learning some magic for her. Do I go with a Realm of Magic aspiration? I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that maybe I would like to do a random one for her teenage life and then I'll think more about it for her adult life. She'll probably be becoming an adult in the next episode, so I've got plenty of time to think about it. So here we are back at James Turner's Sims 4 random trait generator for a teenager this time. Let's see what she's going to do for her teenage life, right? Purveyor of potions, isn't it funny? That's one of the ones I was debating between. Anyway, that's what she wants to do for her teenage life. Maybe she's like on a quest to find like the potion of immortality or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what she's thinking about as a teenager. She herself is a gloomy sim. Now, maybe I should make her a goofball as well. These sims tend to be playful, which will also help for gaining the mischief skills. So maybe we could do that for her. That's what I'm going to do, and then maybe we'll randomize her last trait, okay? So that's what we're going to do for Miss Nyx. So I would like to work on gaining some rank for her because she's not going to be able to probably win any duels unless she has a little bit of rank. Birthday party is over again, thanks to absolutely no one for coming because no one came. And now I'm going to give Nyx and Ivy their makeovers. I'll be right back once they're complete.
5 minutes later.
Alright you guys, I have finally done the makeovers for Miss Ivy and for Miss Nyx, and we're gonna start with Miss Ivy. Now, she is a child, plant sim, green vibes, right? So I've got this green hair, it's cute and childlike, and also this outfit has some cute little sunflowers on it. For her sleepwear, we've got the same pajama set that she wore as a toddler, but as a child, just because it's got some like fern leaves on them, nice. For her party wear, I've got this very pretty little dress with some beautiful flowers on it, again giving more of the planty vibes. For her hot weather wear, I've got this dress that has some flowers on it, super cute, little halter neck. And for her cold weather wear, I've got this jumper that has some flowers, this jeans that have some flowers, and these custom content shoes also have some plants on them. So we have Miss Nyx, and I've been saying all along she's been kind of the goth kid. I'm not gonna flat out say that she's goth because I don't feel like I know enough about goth to really label her that way, but she definitely has some alternative tastes, and I had like the most fun making her. She's so cute. So because she's a spellcaster, I decided to do what I did for Salem and Sabrina and give her the little sticker pieces. Technically they're like makeup stickers, but to just symbolize that she's a spellcaster. She's got this amazing custom content here by Go Amazons, and then we do have all of the makeup that she's wearing is from within the game. And then we've gone with goth galore for her fashion, except for her shoes. These are custom content made by Trillica. Trillica makes the most amazing goth stomper boots. Highly recommend. I have so many, so they're so cute. So that is for her everyday outfit. For her formal wear, I've given her a hand-me-down because we all know that Lily's mum, Jess, was kind of gothic. Again, I don't know if I really want to put a label, but I went with elements of gothic fashion for her, and this was Jess's formal wear in her elderly life. Nyx never got to meet Jess, but maybe Lilly showed her pictures and Nyx was so in awe of Jess's fashion. Lilly decided to hand down this dress to Nyx, and it just looks absolutely stunning on her for her formal wear. I love the vibe. It suits her so perfectly. For her athletic wear, we have just a little mesh top, some shorts, and some more chunky sneakers. Very nice. For her sleepwear, we've got this very cute little nightgown. Super cute. Love that for her vibe. For her party wear, I've got this custom content dress. Shoes and dress are by Madeline. Super cute. Totally suits her vibe, right? How cute is she? For her swimwear, I gave her the swimsuit from Life and Death because I feel like it suits her vibe perfectly. For her hot weather wear, we have this mesh edit of goth galore stuff, so it just in a dress, and then with some cute little ripped tights underneath these goth stomper boots. I'm pretty sure these are Trillica as well. Yes, of course, Trillica. You gotta love it. Just give me all of the chunky heels. So that's her hot weather wear, and for her cold weather wear, I've got just more goth galore and the same Trillica boots that she was wearing for her everyday wear. Super cute. So that is Miss Nyx, now a teenager, and that is Miss Ivy, now a child. What a vibe. She's just so cool and I love her to bits. I'm so, just like the contrast between everyone we have in this room right now, right? And I absolutely love it. What a vibe the Platt family is. But Friday, 6:16 p.m. So Miss Ivy, I mean, we can do homework over the weekend, but skills that she needs to gain are herbalism and wellness. I don't believe I can do wellness as a child. I don't know. Maybe I should just get a yoga mat and just see. Being a child, we need to work on one of the fundamental skills in order for it to count towards her school performance. But maybe it could work on the mental skill. So I'm willing to get her to practice yoga and we'll just see, right? Because if she could get started on it, that would be so good. So Miss Nyx, now that she is a teenager, like I said, I would like her to learn some magic. We also need to get ready for school on Monday, but it's Friday. We got plenty of time to do that. She also needs to learn the mischief skill, but I think maybe tonight I would just like her to learn some magic. Like if she can learn some basic like cleaning stuff, repairio, that would be so good. Miss Faye, she's very focused. I need to get back out and researching plants, right? Like we have to just research these plants. Oh, okay, so doing yoga works on the motor skill and the mental skill, but it's not gaining the yoga skill. That's okay though. It's a different way of doing it, I suppose, so we're just gonna have her do yoga. I'm just coming back into Create a Sim with Miss Ivy really quickly, just because she's gonna be doing a lot of fitness stuff, so I'm just gonna give her a proper fitness outfit. I wouldn't normally do this, but just because we are going to see it a lot, I feel like that would be totally fine. Nyx has discovered a new spell, Repairio. That's so good. Can you learn any more, my girl? Learning these spells is going to gain her rank, and I just as many practical magic spells as she can possibly learn. Also, she looks amazing. I don't think I'm going to get her a wand. I feel like she would use her hands to make her magic. Ever the glitchy Madame Electro has showed up on our doorstep saying, I just happened to be in the neighborhood, but when I passed by your place, I felt your love like a strong magnet pulling me to you, so I decided to drop in and say hello. Hello? Madame Electro, you're still so glitchy like always. You learned how to use an umbrella, Madame Electro. You're still broken. I'm so sorry. We've got Scrubberoo for Miss Nyx. Madame Electro is here. I kind of need you to go though. I can repair Madame Electro. This is huge. Lily, come and do this, please. I'm gonna make you better, Madame Electro. I've been wanting to make you better for so long and I'm finally gonna do it for you. She keeps walking away from me as I'm trying to repair her. Repairing her is giving us the robotics skill though, which is a good thing for us to have, but Madame Electro, are you fixed? You're not fixed. What are you doing? Can I please fix you? Have I fixed you? I don't think I've fixed her. Anyway, we're in strife. It's saying that we are fixing Madame Electro, but Harvey is awake and he's crying. I'm just gonna get him to play with toys for a minute. I just really want to try and fix Madame Electro, and it looks like we are. I mean, the bar is going round. Maybe she just needs to do some yoga. I don't know what's happening. All I know is we have fertilized all of our plants now, which is fabulous. Let's just check out Faye's gardening skill. She's at level 4, nearly halfway to level 5. We can just do some more research, I think. Okay, I'm having this thing where no one is sort of doing anything I'm telling them to, and I think it might be tied to Madame Electro, because Madame Electro is also not doing anything. I have a feeling that it's not working. I'm sorry, Madame Electro. I really tried to fix you, but I can't. And I just need to get on with doing some tummy time with my son. I'm so sorry. We've just got lift head milestone from Mr. Harvey, which is so good, a fantastic start. But I am going to get everyone heading off to bed. We're going to work on Harvey's tummy time a little bit more, so I'll catch up with you in the morning to see how far we got him and more good stuff. So with that being said, let's bring on tomorrow, Saturday.
Tomorrow.
It is 5:48 on Saturday morning. Lily is awake, but I'm making her pull an all-nighter. Pull an all-nighter. This should give her her energy back because I just needed to stay awake for most of the night, right? You'll see she's painted a painting here. It's going to sell for 811 simoleons. That's totally fine. Let's do that. And for Mr. Harvey, we were able to get him to roll over to back as well last night, which was so good. That is one step away from being able to do tummy time on his own. So I'm going to need to do more of that today. He is asleep right now. Lily has got some time to maybe even do another painting while we're waiting for him to wake up. But as for the kids, Miss Faye is pretty much ready to be awake. For her skills, we are really close to level 5. We're gonna get to level 5 today of gardening. So good. We can then work on the apothecary skill for her. For Mr. Pip, we are gonna be able to get him to level 5 of archery today, and then he can swap over and do the gardening skills. So good. For Miss Nyx, I was not able to learn any more spells last night. Maybe we can even get the homework done, so I know that that's all done and we don't have to worry about that. And then what is her school performance like? Oh yeah, we're not even going to need to do a school project. So then it's just going to be about learning the mischief skill so that she'll be ready for school on Monday. For Miss Ivy, she is at level 2 of both mental and motor, which is what we're doing thanks to the yoga. That's totally fine, but doing some homework for her and a school project as well because her school performance is all the way back here. And my friends, it's New Year's Eve. I completely forgot. So we can maybe get some resolutions happening. So for Miss Faye, I think raising a skill would be a really good one because we're going to get to level 5 today for that. So that's totally fine. And because she doesn't need to eat, I've finally gotten used to that she doesn't need to eat. I'm going to get her to just get straight downstairs, getting focused, and we need to water all of the plants. We need to harvest all of the plants. But let's make a resolution for Mr. Pip again. Probably just raising a skill would be a good one. It's Saturday. She's going to go to prom tonight. Oh my God. Nyx is going to go to prom. I am so ridiculously excited about that. Can you tell by my face? Yes. We might run into Jazmine at prom or Jeff. Jeff probably is aged up into a teenager by now. I'm just going to check on that while I've got this on my train of thought. He is a teen. So maybe I should give Jeff his makeover for his teenage life, just in case he's gonna go to prom. I don't know if he's gonna go to prom tonight. Oh my God, he looks so handsome. But he definitely needs a werewolf's makeover. I'm gonna go and do that right now. I will be right back, okay? I'm gonna save and go to Managed Worlds. This was not on the plan for today, but I just need to make sure he's sorted in case. Could you imagine if Jeff and Jazmine go to prom tonight? We could vote for Jazmine to be prom royalty and Jeff to be prom jester. That would be like best case scenario.
A few minutes later.
All right, you guys, Jeff has had his teenage makeover. I've given him a mix of like some werewolves, some grungy stuff, just to mix things up a bit. This is his everyday wear. We've got a longer hairstyle for him. It's giving me werewolves in a grungy kind of way. For his formal wear, I went with super suave, actually, because Christopher Volkov is his dad, and he was kind of a more polished, disheveled, if you know what I mean. That doesn't make any sense. I hope you know what I mean, though. So I went with a more polished look for his formal wear, just in case he is going to go to prom. I think it's super cute. For his athletic wear, I've got him in just a basic little athletic getup, totally fine. For his sleepwear, I've got him in this little robe. He seems like the kind of guy maybe. For his party wear, I went with more werewolf stuff, not super dressed up, but not super disheveled like he is for his everyday wear. For his swimwear, I've got him in these board shorts. His hot weather wear, just a basic little outfit here. And for his cold weather wear, I gave him the Christopher Volkov outfit. It's almost like Christopher had this version made for him from his dear old dad, right? Super nice. So then for his beast form, I went with like a brown vibe. I can't change the swatch of his eyes though for some reason. Like generally you click on the eyes and you can choose the eye color. I could change the coat pattern and all of that, but I can't change his eye color. Don't know. Anyway, it's fine. This is what I decided to go with, just some brownie vibes, just because he's kind of giving me more of the earthy tone vibes, and I've never made a brown werewolf before. So there we go. That is Jeff, now a teenager, now with his beast form done and everything. Back to the Platt family though. I just want to check in with Lily really quickly. Okay, we have third trimester tonight, which means that tomorrow night around 10 past 11, Sunday night, we'll be going into labor with Mother Nature's baby. But I'm getting Miss Nyx to scrub-a-roo all over the place. I'm getting her to use her magic as much as possible, right? She's so good. She's so excited. I love her. But we are right now to continue on doing some more tummy time with Harvey. We might get one more attempt in before he needs to have a nap. Ivy, have we done, can you even do a New Year's resolution? Yes, make a resolution. Raising a skill would be good for you as well, I reckon. And we're gonna get you started on your homework, okay? I did not do a resolution for Miss Nyx, so we are going to make a resolution, and we could do become a better student or raising a skill. Maybe we'll just do raising a skill. Everyone wants to raise skills. It's all good. And speaking of raising skills, oh my god, Faye is at gardening level 5. She can now take cuttings and grafts to create hybrid plants. She can also mentor others in gardening. So good, Miss Faye. And we can get her inside and started working on the apothecary skill. I'm just going to get her to focus on studying apothecary cures. We're going to focus more on actually crafting stuff when we do a specific playthrough with her after she's moved out of the house. I've been getting her to instantly fly where I want her to go, and it's so good. It's like a little teleportation and I love it. Thank you. All right, Mr. Pip, you're going to do a little bit of more archery, and then we're going to look at planting some plants for you, my guy, and getting started on the gardening for you. I want to plant some carrots, so we'll pop into carrot bushes. I don't really think I'm going to plant any holly, but I definitely think I will plant some chrysanthemums and some snapdragons would be some good ones, I reckon. Ivy has just finished her homework, so I could get her to do a project. It says 75% done, but she finished it. It came up with a message to say that she'd finished it, and I can't work on it anymore. See? So why does it say 75% done? That's very strange, but I am just going to buy a project for her to just slowly work her way through. I don't think I got Lily to get a resolution though, so what can I do for you? Maybe we could look at raising a skill as well. We just started learning robotics. Maybe I could get Lily to start learning robotics so that she can fix the cleaner bot. Okay, that would be really handy actually. Alright, Nyx has finished her homework. She desperately needs to have some fun. So I'm going to get her upstairs and into her bedroom. On her computer, we're going to get her to, on the web, watch some funny videos. And then when she's in a playful mood, we can get her to work on the mischief skill, okay? Pip is nearly at archery level 5. But, you know, sometimes you still have near misses, even when you're nearly an expert, right? It's all good. There we go. Pip has mastered the archery skill because level 5 of archery is actually the completion of the skill. So Pip is a master archer. He can now attempt to shoot an apple off another Sim's head if he's willing to risk it. The Sky Piercer wall decoration is also now available in build mode. Very good, Mr. Pip. But come in, my guy. We've now got to plant all of these things and get started working on your gardening skill. Okay, Lily has finished another painting. Very good. Oh, yeah, 1,195 simoleons. The thing is, I would like to have enough money to be able to give a bedroom makeover to what was Herman's bedroom ready for Harvey when Harvey becomes a child. I would like to do that in between this episode and next episode. So if we can just do one more painting, and I reckon we could. Harvey is still out. He's halfway through his nap, so we've got some time, Lily. Make use of it. Oh, we've just got to apothecary level 2 for Miss Faye. Through muddling, mixing, and mashing, Faye can now forage for apothecary ingredients and craft cures for the following ailments: sonic sinuses, a greeny meanie, luck magnet, emotional void, and gnome lure. The apothecary study set decoration is available for purchase in build mode. Very nice. But for Mr. Pip, because we can't research the plants yet, I'm going to get him to come inside and we'll get him to read the gardening book until he gets to level 2 of gardening, okay? Oh, Mr. Pip decided he wanted to join his sister in her bedroom while she's on the computer and he's reading. That's actually really cute. Oh, this is a new painting I haven't seen before. And it's going for 1,200. That's pretty good. I reckon that'll be pretty good for doing the makeover for Harvey's room, I am just going to get Lily to go to the toilet and check the mail because we got the mail before. So we'll see if we got any goodies in the mail just before Harvey wakes up. Right, what did we get in the mail today? Another letter from an adoring fan. So good. It says, I feel you in my heartbeat. Oh no. I find you in my thoughts. Oh geez. I see you even with my eyes closed. Oh goodness. I miss you without reason. Oh no. I love you as you are. That's the feeling for you. I had to shrink in my chair because, oh no, that is not what you want to be reading, right? That's no. We do not have that kind of relationship, whoever you are. Anyway, presents that we've got, I don't want to keep any of these things, so I'm going to sell them all. 1,220 simoleons. I will also breed a frog to get an extra 160 simoleons. Fabulous. See, it also says that Nyx is at 75% of homework, but we definitely also got a notification earlier to say that she had finished her homework as well. So I don't know what's going on with homework, but it's fine. Gardening level 2 for Pip is fantastic. Did that say he can now do research? Yes, he can. So we can now stop the reading, my guy, because you're going to do it all in person from here on out. So good. Okay, Ivy has just finished her school project. That's fabulous. Now we just need to work on skills for her. But it's 3 hours away until prom. I would just like to make sure everyone's needs are all sorted. So Lily's having some dinner right now. Harvey is literally about to wake up right now. So it'd be perfect timing, I reckon. Okay, we've got just under an hour until, oh my goodness, just under an hour until Nyx goes to prom. But Harvey's just got the tummy time milestone. Roll over to tummy milestone unlocked. So good. Wow, huge. We could potentially get him to where we need to for tomorrow. Let me just check out. So we've got a creep next. He could do that in his crib in the morning, right? Then it would just be learning to sit up and 3 attempts of crawling. So we could age him up into a toddler tomorrow. That would be huge. We have all day to do it as well. So good. All right, but Nyx, I'm so excited you're going to go to prom. Hopefully your cousins are going to be there, and that's going to be really exciting if they are. I really hope they are. I would love to get photos with them at prom. All right, here we go from Miss Nyx. Prom is starting. We're going to travel to prom with Nyx. So good. So the thing is, yes, it's prom, but yes, it's also New Year's Eve. So after we have the crowning, whoever's going to be prom royalty and prom jester, we're going to go home and then we're going to race to get a get together for New Year's Eve, celebrating, watching the countdown to midnight, bringing in the new year for the Platt family. I really want to do that. But let's see, do we have the cousins at prom or is it just Nyx who's gonna, and I say just Nyx, but she's gonna look amazing. She's gonna be the standout, I reckon. Let's see, who do I see? Oh, I don't think I see either of her cousins. Their cousins are not here and that makes me sad, but Nyx is here. We need to get her changed into her formal wear. Wow, she just is absolutely an icon. Just incredible. Wow. Anyway, first things first, I really just want to get a happy photo of her, right? Just take a photo. Oh, Herman's calling to chat to her. It's like he's checking up on her at prom. I'm gonna say yes. There's sort of no one I really want to talk to. I guess maybe she's feeling a bit antisocial. That's okay. Because, you know, I feel like this is kind of a two-way street, right? Like, it's not even just about whether she wants to go up and talk to someone. No one else has come up to talk to her either. There we go. Charlotte and Jackson are our prom royalty and our prom jesters. Let's watch them get their crowns and then we're gonna get on out of here, okay? Because I gotta call a lot of people over to the house, right? Fabulous. But with that being said, we are going to leave prom right now. Thank you. Sorry, I just got other things that I want to be doing for tonight, right? It's all good. Okay, here we are at home. It is 5 to 10. Battle stations everyone. I'm gonna need someone to put Harvey to sleep. Who is closest to Harvey right now? That would be Nyx. Nyx is closest to Harvey right now. So Nyx, if you could please just put your brother to sleep, that would be really nice. Lily, I need you desperately to make some calls, okay? We need to invite over to current lot. I think it might just be the kids. So we'll do Sunny, Tyler, Rose, Alfie, Poppy, Siren, Casper, Herman, Coral. Lots of phone calls to be made right now. Coral, Sabrina, Robert, Bandit, Salem. We'll invite Jazmine, Jeff, and Dylan Silver Sweater as well. And that's going to be it, okay? And then I need everyone to congregate at the couch so that we can watch the countdown to midnight, okay? Casper's here. Alfie's here. We have Herman and Poppy here. Sonny's on his way. Rose is on her way. Jeff is here. Fantastic. We can nearly turn on the countdown to midnight. I have a feeling that might be all that's coming. But hey, it's better than nothing. It's all good. All right, we are getting ready to switch over to the countdown to midnight. Here we go. Watch the countdown to midnight, everyone. Look at this, the Platt family gathering around. I absolutely love to see it. What a good turnout for tonight. Oh my God, Dylan's here. Dylan Silver Sweater. I love seeing everyone hanging around. The countdown's about to begin, my friends. Shashubis. Okay, lots of shashubis. Okay, some people are doing extra shashubis though. That's okay. It seems like Poppy, Casper, Alfie, and Herman are doing extra shashubis. It's all good. Oh, we've got some people that are walking away or leaving, but that's okay. We're almost there. The countdown's almost over, my friends. All right, here we go. It's about to happen. Weaver Zoom! Happy New Year, Platt family. So exciting. Herman, you went outside to grab our guitar? It's fine. Jeff went to make a cake? It's fine. Oh, hugs. Exorcist hugs are happening here, right? All right, with that being said, I'm going to start getting some people off to bed. Cuddles are happening all over the place. Yes, supportive family dynamic would be great. So cute. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to have everyone who has successfully celebrated the countdown to midnight to head off to bed, all right? So with that being said, we're just going to let everyone else hang around for as long as they like, but I will bring on tomorrow, Sunday. Tomorrow we're giving birth to this baby. Super exciting. So with that being said, let's bring on Sunday.
The following day.
It is the first day of spring, 6:21 a.m. I'm let everyone sleep in a little bit longer just because it was such a late night last night, but Lily is ready to be awake, which is good because Mr. Harvey is very hungry, okay? We just need to get him sorted, all right? I was hoping maybe that he would do creep in his crib though, so I'm gonna get him to do some tummy time for just a second while Lily's just getting her needs sorted for a minute. We do very excitingly have a give birth in question mark. It will be tonight around 11:10 that we go into labor. Very exciting. Miss Nyx is awake. Now today for her, I mean, she's in a very playful mood, which is great, but we need to get her to level 3 of mischief. We will definitely be able to do that today, and then she'll be ready for school tomorrow. So if I can get her just working on the mischief. Very good. You love to see that. That's exactly what I needed to have happen today. We haven't got the message yet though, and I'm a bit concerned about it because we saw him do it. And it says reaching a milestone, right? That's literally him creeping. Over and over, it's just saying reaching a milestone. Remember before how I said that the white cake is a bug that is supposedly being fixed? So are infant milestones, hopefully. We saw multiple times that he creeped and it said reaching a milestone. I'm giving it to him, okay? I'm giving it to him. He's got the creep milestone. Fantastic. You love to see it. Thank you. Because that was 100% buggy, right? All right, so getting everyone started on skills for the day. I am getting Miss Nyx to get in a playful mood and work on the mischief skill. I've got Miss Ivy downstairs. She's working on doing some yoga. Upstairs, I've got Miss Faye, who is about to start studying apothecary cures again. Fantastic. Mr. Pip has just got himself in a very focused mood, so we're going to get back out with the plants. Well, fantastic for Miss Ivy. She's close to it for the mental skill, but motor skill has got there, so she officially doesn't need to work on any more skills for her child life. Very exciting. Pip has just got to level 3 of gardening, 2 skills away until we can move him out. Mischief level 3 for Miss Nyx, so she's only got 2 more mischief skills and then she's just got to win 5 jewels. So I'd say next episode is going to be very interesting for her. But for Miss Faye at Apothecary level 3, curing and crafting is hard work and Faye is reaping the rewards. She can now enthuse about crafting elixirs with others, as well as craft specific emotion potions at an apothecary table. That's something she needs to do, right? The following elixir recipes are now available: Enhanced Eyes, Calming Draft, and Emotions Potions. That's what I need to do, is craft emotion potions for her requirements, right? All right, Miss Lily, we've just given Mr. Harvey a bath. Next on the agenda, I need to get him to learn to sitting up. So let's get started on practicing sitting, please. I was upstairs and I think I heard it. Is he getting set up right now? That would be absolutely huge because that was really, really quick. That's amazing. Set up milestone. But Lily, can we just get attempt number 1 at crawling? Faye has ascended to become a rank 2 glowing fairy and received a fairy ability point. She now has access to abilities like bottle emotions, manifest seed, and fairy insight. Okay, let's have a look at her fairy ability tree. She's got 4 points. Warm force gain. Faye gains a small amount of emotional force from friendly, romantic, or funny socials. That's one I definitely want to get for her. 100%. So then the next option is malicious absorber. Ooh. Faye gains extra emotional force while absorbing positive emotions. That might also be really handy to have. Faye connects with her darker side to recharge by taking the positive emotions of other Sims. Ooh. Faye empowers herself even more when unburdening other Sims of their negative emotions. Maybe that's what I should do, right? Because I can only choose one or the other. I think I'm probably going to come into contact more with positive emotions though than negative emotions. I'm just thinking not even of for now while she's still here in the house. I'm thinking about when we're playing with her in the gameplay. I think we're probably going to come into contact with positive emotions more often than negative. So am I going to give her a malicious one? I think I am. That's all I'm going to give her for the minute. I want to do more research on bottling the emotions, okay? But that's a pretty good start for Miss Faye. Fabulous. And she got that because I've been doing Instafly everywhere, okay? We are in attempt number 1 of crawling. It's 4:00 p.m. He doesn't need a nap yet. We might get there. If we do get there, it'll then be an absolute race to have the birthday party before he needs to have a nap. Just a quick update. We have the prom photo wall updated with Faye's prom photo, Faye and Pip's prom photo, and Nyx's prom photo. Absolutely stunning. Love our prom photo wall. And then we do also have the photo wall for family members updated as well over here. So we've got Casper Herman, we've got Faye, Pip, Jazmine, we've got Nyx and Jeff as well on the family photo wall. Super nice. Okay, so that's attempt number 2 already clear. 5:16, he has got the rest time for being awake for too long, but we are 1 attempt away. I'm gonna try for it. This might be bad. It's just he's also really hungry. If I can get him aged up into a toddler though, it'll be so good. Oh my gosh, he's so sad. But this should be it. This is attempt number 3, so this should 100% be it. He should be crawling at the end of this, right? Yes, he's crawling right now. That's absolutely huge. So good. I need someone to plan a social event right now. High school graduation. I'm sorry, I don't have time for that. Oh, I feel really bad. We've never actually been invited to a high school graduation though. Like, we've had plenty of family living at home while they've been young adults and never been invited to graduation. Anyway, I need to get a social event happening right now. No! Oh, thank God, I thought it was giving me the laugh milestone and I was so concerned. I was so concerned. We are having birthday party for birthday sim Mr. Harvey. We can't invite Patchy to come over, so we're just going to invite some of our elderly siblings and Jazmine and stuff. So Jazmine, Helena, Jeff. We'll invite Prince, Andy, Allison, Sam. We'll invite Dylan Silversweater. I don't think they're going to come because so far no one's come for the birthday parties, but I just need to try. And Miss Faye is running low on her emotional force, so I'm just going to get her to absorb Ivy's happy emotion, which should gain more emotional force for her because it's a positive emotion, right? Because that's what I just did. Oh, it went right up. I feel bad about that, but you know, it is what it is, right? Have we got anyone that has turned up? No? Okay, we're just gonna get it happening, okay? We just need to get it happening. All right, help blow out candles for Mr. Harvey, please. Happy birthday, Harvey. Yay, Harvey. So good. All right, but what is his toddler trait going to be? It's going to be a silly toddler. Fantastic. With that being said, the birthday party is over. Thanks again to no one for coming because, again, no one came. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it's fine. All right, I desperately need to give him a makeover though, so I'll be right back once that makeover is complete.
Moments later.
Okay, you guys, here we have little Mr. Harvey. Now, here's the thing. I have the patchy scarecrow costume converted down to toddlers, and I just couldn't resist. Look, I did exercise a bit of restraint because I do also have the patchy hat. I am not getting him to wear the patchy hat. I could. It's really cute. I kind of want to, but I'm not going to. I'm exercising a little bit of restraint. But because he is the child of the Scarecrow, right? Maybe he's having a fascination with the Scarecrow at the moment because he knows that's his dad. Anyway, that's what I decided to go with for his everyday wear. To be honest, I didn't have a lot of other options to really go with for a toddler. Hopefully we'll have some more autumnal feeling options when he becomes a child, right? So with that being said, for his sleepwear, I have this autumnal outfit for pajamas, which are, again, a conversion from adults down to toddlers. So thank you for the conversions. Totally fine. So that is Mr. Harvey, now a toddlerino. Alright, so it's Sunday, 7:02 p.m. We have about 4 hours until Lily's gonna go into labor, right? Harvey also really needs to go potty as well. So, Lily's tired. I have pull an all-nighter. Pull an all-nighter, Lily. Get you feeling more energized, okay? Do it. There we go. It's all good. It's not a disaster anymore. Totally fine. I am gonna get Miss Nyx back onto practicing mischief magic, seeing if she can learn any of those spells, which will go towards ranking her up a little bit. I would maybe like to get her to become an acolyte by the end of this episode. Would be super nice. Mr. Pip, you can get back out with the plants, my guy, researching them. Whatever you can research, get onto it, my guy. Okay, after this potty, Mr. Harvey is desperately going to need to go to bed, okay? Because he's also really tired, but this is going to be a really good potty for him. I'm excited for it. Oh, Nyx has learned Desperio. That's so interesting. That got her a little way up. Let's get her back onto practicing mischief magic. Oh yeah, this is going to be a really good potty. 50%. We are halfway to level 2. Fantastic. But he can head off to bed now. Oh, Lily has gone into labor. I was correct. 10 past 11. Let's get it happening, okay? We're going to have baby at the hospital. We're going to join her. Can we take Mother Nature? We can. Let's go to the hospital. We haven't had someone to go with us for a long time. That's so exciting. Here we are with Mother Nature at the hospital. Our sister is already on the desk. Can we ask? Invite to feel baby. Yes, that's exactly what I want to do. She's freaking out. She is freaking out. It's all good. I've got you.
Zewang? Oh, brashu.
Yay! Oh, so good. Fabulous. Thank you so much, Mother Nature. All right, we've got Dr. Ripvic still. Our sister's on the desk. Let's go and check in. All right, looks like Naomi's finished her shift. It would have been nice if she could have maybe stayed around. Oh, we've had the change of shift ourselves. We've got Caroline Camp is our doctor for the night. The change of shift, right? Well, Dr. Camp, thank you for coming to deliver my child. Now, having a look, we do have more girls than boys, so I'm expecting this baby to be a little boy. I'm expecting it to be one. The name that I have picked out for this child is a unisex name. Technically, it's not an actual name you would call a child, but I'm gonna call our child this and it will make sense, okay? We're at Cut and Gut Health, by the way. I mean, technically, that's appropriate, right? Anyway, let's not think about it like that. I'm hoping for a little boy. If it's a little girl, totally fine. Like I said, unisex, but I think it'll be a little boy just because we're more girl dominant at the moment. Well, there we go. It's a baby girl. I wasn't actually expecting that, but that's okay. Like I said, the name that I have is unisex and it's not technically a name. When I was thinking about names that I could call the child of Mother Nature, I wanted something that was like earth themed. And I thought of the name Terra. Now, Terra is earth, right? From like all the research I've done, terra is another word for earth. You hear it in words like terraforming, or there's another one, but I can't think of that at the moment, but it's like manipulating the earth, terraforming. So terra being earthly, being the child of Mother Nature. Are you with me? I hope that you like that. I really like that. And I even really like that for a baby girl. Wow. So welcome to the family, Baby Terra. Beautiful. She's green. She's green, and I love that. At least we had one green baby, right? So cute. So with that being said, welcome to the family, little Miss Terra. So cute. With that being said, you guys, that's all I've got for this episode of the Occult Baby Challenge. Who are we having a baby with next? Well, the next episode, it's not going to be the Christmas episode of the Occult Baby Challenge because we've already had Christmas in the game, but it is going to be the Christmas episode of the Occult Baby Challenge in that for every Christmas, I always have Platt Family gameplay, just like I did for the 100 Baby Challenge, right? And just like I did for Halloween, I always have Platt Family gameplay. So Who are we having a baby with? Well, there's someone who's rather holiday themed on the list, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. So if you'd like to find out who it is, or if you would like to see any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!